My guest is J.F. Robert Bolduc. Welcome.
Thank you for the invitation.
And the product is this. The product is called Matol KM, and it comes in a very plain bottle and makes no pretense at being something it is not. Taste-wise, odor-wise, nothing to write home about. But a lot of people, hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people now, I guess, around the world, bought into your dream and consume this. First of all, what is it?
Well, it's a food supplement, and there's an explosion happening worldwide, and it's about preventive health. And products like our Matol KM are now in abundance everywhere in people's lives. So we're riding a wave, and I think it is a worthwhile wave. And certainly Matol KM has been a leader in that field. It's made of all natural products that are manufactured to the highest of standards. It's all pharmaceutically grade in quality control and everything. But you're wrong. I was not taken aback by the product. I was literally inspired by it. It was a great man called Karl Jurak, an Austrian, who in 1922 went alpine climbing, endangered the lives of his friends. They were roped together, came down from that mountain excursion and said, I will never endanger my friends' lives again.
Because he lost his strength when he was up there.
He got drained completely, which happens in cases where you're frightened and when you need to pull on everything you've got. And he was an athletic man, a strong man, but it just was drained out of him. And the coincidence that made it, in my mind, potentially a destiny factor was his studies were in phytotherapy, plant life, plant science. And he decided there and then that he was going to create and try to find what he considered to be the perfect catalyst. And
so he put together all these herbs, and of course he spent years really like the guy in the basement with the bubbling,
bubbling little 9 months of hard work, scientific work, and he believed that he had put together the perfect catalyst for the blood. It's a product made out of medicinal plants and derivative minerals.
And it's got dandelion root.
One of a kind.
Yeah, dandelion root, celery seed. It is interesting. Chamomile, passion flower, thyme, gentian root, saw palmetto, alfalfa. So all good stuff. But the miracle seen from his point of view and your point of view is how they come together then.
Well, it's the molecular structure. You can throw in a lot of plants and not really come up with anything except an empty product. The real chemistry is in the molecular structure. And he himself said that over and over again. He never took quite the credit that he should probably. But he kept saying that he was inspired. He put this molecular structure together in his dream before he actually went to the lab, after about 8.5, 9 months of work and research. And he, at that point, because what we have to remember here today, years later, when we're looking at $2.5 billion of cumulative sales worldwide, and 35 million bottles in the hands of people to make it a movement, a health movement, is that in 1922, this was a single man on his own doing and creating a product, a little preparation, for no other purposes than to make sure that him, his family, and his friends